Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. I hope you're doing well. Can you believe this thing about us not getting imported because we are American citizens? Do you believe that mess is still coming up over on TikTok? I guess these folks just can't believe something melanated don't have to leave. And it's just driving them crazy that they have to go, but we don't. I think they just can't handle the thought of that to the point where it just they just can't accept it, but accept it because we are US citizens. We, out of all of you folks, including the alleged Native Americans, we're the only ones written directly into the Constitution. Even the Native Americans are not written in there like we are. So y'all need to get over this mess and move the hell on. We ain't going nowhere. Okay? Learn how to accept it. We ain't going nowhere. Period. All right, y'all. So let me share my screen so we can get started. Please give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you.
Man, what's going on TikTok? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. But check this out. Man, I noticed something with this deportation thing. I just couldn't figure it out. I said it in my video, but I just never thought about it. These people keep saying we're gonna get deported, we're gonna get deported, we're gonna get deported. They projecting because we the only people that didn't immigrate here. We didn't migrate here. We not refugees to come over here. We not in the immigration system. We didn't have to pledge allegiance and denounce another country just to live here. We didn't do none of that. We not anchor babies. Our parents didn't come over here, didn't had us here. None of that. But they have. They have. And they hate that. They jealous of that. They jealous of that. Because number one, they thought they were going to be our replacement. They were working on it. I ain't going to lie. They were working real hard to be our replacement. Then number two, they came over here to colonize us. But when they found out that Trump made it a way where we are emancipated people, we are children of slaves. We can't be deported. They hate that and that bothers them. That jealousy and envy bothers them because they already come over here with jealousy. They already come over here with envy. But now they see we can't go nowhere. Now they want us to be scared with them. They want us to be scared of if we see an unmarked car drive past our house. They want our heart to be beating fast. You know what I mean? When we go to restaurants and we see ICE come take somebody, they want us to be scared with them. And we just out here popping fans, you know what I'm saying? Well, them fans, and we just popping fans, having fun, enjoying life, talking, trying to get our money right, trying to see what's gonna happen in the future. We ain't even thinking about ICE. We're not even thinking about being deported like they is. They want us to be scared like them. They want us to be worried like them. You get what I'm saying? That and I'm like, damn, bro, like they really are jealous of us. Not just the Africans and Caribbeans, the Mexicans are jealous of us. Cause they mad because they not part of the 14th Amendment. They not. There's a lot of white people not part of the 14th Amendment either. They jealous of that, bro. We can trace our family to the 1700s. Some people can go far back than that. And they don't like it. And they jealous of it. And they hate it. I know it burns them up. Like all the contempt, all the anti-blackness they say about us, the rhetoric, the stereotypes, all that stuff they spew. And that one thing they can't get is the citizenship like we have. We emancipated people and they hate that. Oh, they hate that. That burns them up. That's why they doing these scare tactics on us. That's why they doing all these things. Because they want us to be fearful, just like them, of being deported. I got a question for you, for my black Americans. And I know I posed this before. But I'm gonna ask it again. Every time something like this happens, I always got posed this question: Black Americans, do you think if we was being deported, if ICE was looking for us, they say, hey, we want all the Black Americans, we want all the indigenous Black people, we want all the Native Blacks, we want all the freedmen, we want all the emancipated people, we want all the FBAs, we want all of them, and we're gonna ship them off somewhere. Do you think these immigrant groups over here gonna fight for us? Immigrant groups in America is going to fight for us. Do you think they're gonna put their life on the line for us? Do you think they would get on TV and speak for us? Huh? Do you think they'll be in the newspaper doing the interviews? Say, hey man, I think it's wrong what they doing to the Black Americans. No. You know how I know? Because guess what? Even when they were saying we was being detained, right, in Chicago, or they were trying to use this fear mongering thing like, hey, y'all gonna get deported, y'all gonna get deported. All they were saying was, see, we told you so. See, we told you so. But they ain't make no fuss about us being detained or being about to be deported. They did not do nothing like that. It was like I told you so. Like they were happy to see us be detained. Like they was happy to report the news like, hey, Black Americans, they might be deported too. Like they was happy about that, but they weren't speaking out against it. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see the play that these people do, right? And another thing, shout out to my Chicago people. I'm so happy my Chicago people telling the truth and standing on business because I'm listening to the people. I'm not listening to no politicians. I'm not listening to the boule people of Chicago. I'm listening to the people that's on the ground, right? Even the people on the ground saying that the government or the city officials put these people in their neighborhoods. And I remember for 3 years when the Biden administration, you have multiples and multiples of Black American Chicago people at these city halls complaining like, don't drop these people off in our neighborhood. Now look at it now. Now look at it now. Now since they put the people in the Black neighborhood, now you see Democrats holler, you see now? You see, we told you that Trump gonna get y'all. Now y'all put the issue in our neighborhoods. Y'all created that issue, Democrats. Y'all created this. Why y'all didn't put these immigrants in YT neighborhoods? Y'all didn't put some of these people in Mexican neighborhoods out there in Chicago from what I'm hearing. Y'all put these people straight in Black neighborhoods. Y'all caused this problem. This is y'all problem. Y'all did this. The citizens of Chicago, especially the Black ones, was protesting that shit. Any Chicago people, if I'm lying, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't live in Chicago. I just listen to the people. But go back to my point. A lot of these Black immigrants, they want us to be deported. They want us to be with them as they get deported. Reason why? Because since they've been in this land, we've been protecting these people. We've been fighting for these people. We've been speaking out for these people. In the midst of all us doing that, they never really done nothing for us. You see them linking up with all these racist groups. You see them speaking all these talking points. Just like a brother mentioned. You can speak to these people on the streets. You can say, hey, what's going on? They'll look at you crazy. I live in Dallas, so I see all different types of groups of people. They do not speak at all. They act like they don't even want to speak to you. So why should my people get out here and stress over that? That's what I want to know. Why should my people stress over them, over a group of people that gave their ass for us to kiss? Huh? See, now since we ain't fighting for them no more, they want us to suffer with them. They want us to be scared of ICE coming through the window. Nah, man. Nah, they're going to have to hold it on. But that's the question I want to pose for y'all. If it was us being deported, if it was us, would the immigrant class of people on this land, would they fight for us? I say no. Hell to the no.
And I hate how like vitriolic this sounds, but Harriet Tubman, I believe, said herself, you can't save them all. And that's truly a major part of Black American survival. When you know a force is working against you, you can't say, like, it's instinctual for Black Americans to prioritize ourselves in times of desperate need. Like, we will save a person, be in solidarity with alliances all day, all night. But when those people are working against us actively, Black people, Black Americans, please be wary of the information that you're starting to receive from a lot of Black immigrants or other members of the African diaspora that may be first or second generation American citizens, because there's a lot of misinformation right now spreading when tensions are especially high of ICE arresting Black Americans and whatnot. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to loop us in with their struggles and their stripes and their detainees and or their detainments. This is solely meant to fearmonger and to scare Black Americans into empathy protesting with them. Because what they're realizing is that many of like the white leftists who are responsible for corrupting them into this leftist ideology, leftist unrealistic framework, you're now stuck to live with the consequences of their inaction and yours by not voting. And I don't want to sound MAGA. I won't sound like no MAGA. I will never vote for a MAGA, a Trump, because I'm a Democrat. They've returned to their whiteness, they've returned to their privilege because they've realized what, yet again, an anarchical Marxist vision board for the United States is highly impractical and unrealistic. So now they're back to whatever they were before. And you're not. But you have to come in this country legally, and you will not subject Black Americans who have been the victims of centuries of not being perceived as American enough or othered, when you quite literally cannot deport us anywhere outside of the continental United States. That would literally be like taking a salamander and just dropping it off in the middle of Alaska and being like, okay, it actually would survive. Like, where are you going to deport us? No. So stop. Be wary. And I'm so serious. A lot of these leftists on TikTok, check their bios. They have flags of other countries in there, and they're masquerading as Black Americans because, yes, many of them do look like they could be Black American, but they're not. And they're fleeing from other countries in which these failed forms of Marxism or leftist ideology quite literally failed. And they're trying to not vote their way into having the same thing happen here. But then, per recent election, you fool around, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
For all of you Black people that want to keep saying that ICE is coming after African Americans, they are not. And here is a video of a resident talking to another person, asking about the illegal immigrants that were in that building.
A little fucked up, but it wasn't fucked up like that.
Exactly. That's what we trying to
garbage,
say.
They was stealing, they was tearing down shit. They did everything. Like, they fucked this. I was here before property management even came.
Yeah. He said 17 years. He been here.
This building was never like this until them people came.
Exactly. Until them people came. That's what I ain't got you on here, none of that, but I just needed the truth from somebody who live here, because I'm finna go live and I'm about to show this, because this what they need to see, that everybody want to push the narrative that they coming for Blacks. They not coming for us. We legal citizens here. We've been born and raised. It don't even make sense. Y'all sound goofy as hell to even be saying that shit and repeating that shit.
Exactly.
But the narrative that
it seems like other, deeply melanated Black people are really, really fucking upset that Black American citizens exist. Like, ones that were actually born here, that have a lineage here. Like, I keep seeing videos of them saying, oh, you're next. And shouts out to Leo. I saw his video where he was responding to, I'm guessing she was a Caribbean, saying, your president doesn't like you. Y'all gonna be back picking cotton. He gonna get y'all out of here next. And it's like, he literally said that we built this country. He literally said that the birthright citizenship was for the descendants of slaves, chattel slavery. Y'all are so butthurt that we cannot be deported. Then they were like, oh, because when it's time for y'all to get out of here, y'all ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Get out of where? Where they gonna send me? Georgia? South Carolina? Y'all do know that a lot of us literally still to this day own land in this country. And the ones of us that don't know that we do, we're taking the proper steps and we're going through the proper channels to reclaim our ancestors' land. Y'all maybe y'all don't know that, but it's so ignorant to keep assuming that we are all immigrants. Y'all are really jealous that we can't be deported anywhere. Y'all are really, really jealous. It's envy at this point, because what else is it? We don't do anything to you people. Nothing. We welcomed y'all. And it seems to be backfiring that we all thought that we were all one just because we share the same hue of complexion. And I know I'm continuously making the same types of videos, but it's like, I keep seeing y'all making these videos talking about y'all, and then y'all always trying to attack slavery. Y'all always trying to attack as if on the Caribbean. Child, I could get into so much that's going on y'all's islands and in y'all's countries to this day in 2025. Y'all are just so fucking envious. Then there was this girl that was like, oh, if everybody has an issue with Black Americans, then maybe it's Black Americans. If everybody doesn't like you. No, that's not true. Because we literally do not start. We do not do anything to anybody. We've literally welcomed everybody that came to this country. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Like, I saw a girl saying Brooklyn belongs to the Caribbeans now. New York belongs to the Caribbeans. And it's like, we still exist out there. And the reason why y'all were able to successfully migrate and set up shop is because we supported y'all. We thought we were all kinfolk. I've had plenty of Caribbean friends to this day that I love and I've supported. I've supported businesses. I've patronized restaurants, shops, and everything. While y'all just literally, not all of y'all, but some of y'all just have this disdain, this hatred for us for no reason. And I think it's really envy that we cannot be deported. There's this deep-seated envy, like a hatred, because we are American. And a lot of y'all fight and strive so much to come here when we were born here. And yes, we've had our hardships and our struggles, and we still fighting and we still thriving. But we are a very, very successful group of Black people in the world globally. Our impact, the things that we've innovated, our inventions, the things that we've created, it's undeniable. Ain't nobody really fucking with us like that. Even the poorest of us that live in the hoods, if we compare our hoods to y'all's hoods, there's no fucking comparison. Y'all always want to compare y'all top 10% to our bottom 10. Let's go apples for apples. Living in a hood here is not even a marker to how much you make these days. It's very expensive to live in urban communities, especially in a tri-state in 2025. So that's not even a socioeconomic marker anymore. But anyways, I'm just tired of, like, leave us alone. Hang it up. It's relevant to Brooklyn Lane.
Guys, never listen. We told you they're going to come after y'all, and we still ain't protesting, bitch.
And what they don't also understand, my good sis, is that Black Americans are still saving this country. By us not going out there to be on the front lines to protest, we're still saving this country. I mean, it's clear as day the plan for them. It's clear as day. Did y'all forget that the Heritage Foundation, the founder, did a whole dissertation on Black people and how they move during injustice? And that was the plan. That was the marker right there to enact martial law that they needed. So they expected us to go out there and protest when an injustice was done like we normally do. But this time, we're not doing that. And they're losing their fucking minds. That's why they're doing everything possible to get us to come out there. It's clear as day. How do y'all not see it? Is it just us? Are we the only ones that can see it? Is it just us that see the plan? We're still saving this country by doing what we do. I just wish sometimes y'all would just shut up. Y'all would just shut up. Because we understand this country and this government more than anyone else. The people that are at the bottom will understand the oppressor more than the oppressor. Y'all are just in the middle. This has always been a war against white people and Black people and rich people and poor people. Everybody else is just in the fucking middle. Y'all just caught in the bottom of society are telling y'all what to do and how this is going to play. I don't understand how you don't listen. I don't understand how you don't listen with the people that has the most experience with this country and its government. We are still saving this country right now because enacting martial law is 1,000 times worse than what we're going through right now. They would have free range to do whatever they want to do. So we're actively still saving this country until we get the message otherwise to move to the next step. Listen. Open these. Shut this. Open these. Okay? All right.
Good morning, guys. I was sitting here looking at the news outsources, and there's no source on Black people specifically being deported. So for people to come online and lie and fearmonger to the Black community is ridiculous, and this installs fear to where people act out a certain way. That was not Black people they were detaining. Period. The misinformation around it, the trends that are being created around ICE doing their job. No. At what point are you guys going to stop taking everything to social media? If you guys really care for those people, rally in a small community. Don't go online spreading lies and trying to create trends off of that. I mean, fear-mongering, that's all you guys know how to do. Democrats, you got to stop.
African Americans are not being deported. They're just being illegally detained. That shit been happening. That shit been happening for a while. Like, this ain't even nothing new. ICE been illegally detaining fucking African Americans trying to get to Haitians and shit. Right? They been doing that shit. It's just a simple fact. Now we real like niggas really ain't gonna fuck with y'all, because I'm seeing a lot of non-Black American Black people, right, saying shit like, we told y'all so, you guys never listen, we told you they're gonna come after y'all, and we still ain't protesting, bitch. If that's what you thought was gonna happen, because I feel like that's what they were getting excited. They were getting more excited for the fact that Black Americans were finally being targeted by ICE. Like, y'all don't even really give a fuck that it happened, because y'all never gave a fuck that it happened before, right? You're just excited because they're doing it, period. Because you think it's a gotcha, but we're still not protesting deportation, bitch. And then on top of that, these same people bringing up that happened didn't say nothing about those hangings, several Black people being hung back in September. Said nothing about those several HBCUs getting fucking death threats and shit. Never said nothing about that. Never said nothing about Matt coming to those HBCUs, provoking those children. Ain't said shit about that, right? Now suddenly, oh, we told y'all gonna be targeted. We told you're gonna be targeted. Then why you didn't say nothing about us being targeted then? Like, shut y'all fake asses up. Shut y'all fake asses up. We're still not protesting deportation. If you thought that what the fuck gonna happen, dick riding assholes. That shit pissed me off. Cause they was excited as fuck talking about something. We told y'all. You didn't tell us shit. We been said, oh yeah, we already knew they was gonna come after us. We already knew they was gonna come after us, and we still ain't protesting shit because y'all sat right here and let it happen. Y'all, first of all, y'all wasn't even concerned about those Black people being hung in September and those HBCUs being threatened, because y'all worried about protesting that fucking Kamala's book signing book event. They on this motherfucker arguing about why it makes sense to protest Kamala's booking event and not protest Trump. Like, that's what they try to argue. Like, no, we still not protesting deportation. So yeah, y'all might as well relax. Relax.
Obama deported over 400,000 people in 2013. Trump is we're not even at 200,000 yet, and it's October. And and immigrants. We told y'all next. This is not nothing new to Black people. It's not nothing new to be detained. You know, and the thing is that people were detained and then they were told to go home. Why? Because we are the people, like, we are citizens. Where we gonna go? Our parents fought wars. Some of us fought wars. Our uncles, our grandparents, they were actually in wars. We're not going nowhere. So, with that being said, me no black. I ain't believing you, and I'm been it. I ain't in it. I'm gonna mind my Black business, and I'm about to go back in the house and take a nap.
Just give us immigration reform and don't treat us like dirt. It's not that hard. We're not asking for much. If anything, this is going to help the economy. And we're not asking for you to kiss the ground that we walk on. Just treat us with a little bit of decency. Just a little bit. It's not that hard. I promise you.
Bro, you came here illegally, so you're getting sent back. Like, I'm not really understanding where I'm supposed to feel bad. Like, it's the law. Like, that, what? Am I missing something? Like, we also can't do that. We can't go to other countries illegally and just pop up and start working and all of that without things in order, without abiding by their laws. And to be honest, it's a much worse punishment if we end up doing that. I feel like America is being generous. Y'all are getting caught and then being sent by a plane or sent by a bus back home. That's pretty generous if you ask me. Like, if I go to Russia and try to pull that off, I might not come home. They might lock me up for 50 years for trespassing. Like, I'm confused. The media's trying to make us feel bad. And they're like, oh, this person was 15 years old. He was a hard-working boy. He was in high school, blah, blah, blah. And he was an illegal immigrant from Guatemala. Bro, you lost me. You lost me. He's illegal. So I'm sorry. Like, that's just what happens. I can't feel bad no more. Everything you said before that is disregarded. I'm sorry.
Latinos of all backgrounds. Do y'all not realize black people are not the only people in this country? You got your Chinese Americans, your Japanese Americans, your Korean Americans, your Indian Americans, your Muslim Americans, your white Americans, and your own people. So why in Davy Jones' locker are y'all so pressed and mad at us because we not out protesting? Folks, we did the most effective protesting last November, and the data proves it. We protested when it mattered the most. We were not out here with whole productions talking about some we will vote for Donald Trump. Y'all was out here with that foolishness, knowing full well, that y'all had a few abuelas, a few tios, tias, mijo, and mijas in your house undocumented. But y'all got y'all behinds on stage talking about some we will vote for Donald Trump. And you think we supposed to be out here protesting, picket fence in hand, clowning like some monkeys in a zoo? No, sir, bop. We did what we were supposed to do. And y'all put y'all's own community in the position that it's in now. And y'all need to live with it.
Okay, this question is for anybody who is Mexican American, Chicano, Hispanic, Latino, whatever, however you identify, it's all the same to me. Doesn't matter. So if you're within that community or if you're just watching, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Okay, I'm about to ask you a question. You let me know your honest, truthful opinion. Okay, my question is very straightforward. Don't make it complicated. Don't go over the top. Answer is yes or no. If you want to explain after yes or no, that's fine. But first answer with yes or no. And my question is this. If all of the migrant workers are deported, would you, your family, or any of your friends sign up to take their jobs? For example, such jobs as becoming farm workers, day laborers.
ICE is not deporting Black Americans. Let me say it again. ICE is not deporting Black Americans. Where is this coming from? What are y'all talking about? Y'all want people to jump on this ICE shit? If you are Black American, please mind your business. We have nothing to do with that. It's not racist. It's just the facts. This ain't even a race thing. This is our country. We're home. There's nowhere to send us. Okay? Y'all keep talking about that thing that happened in Chicago in that building. Y'all already know the facts behind that. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. All right? They're not deporting Black Americans. It's not possible. Anybody that's dark that's getting deported, they're not American. They're Black in America, but they're not American.
Someone called me an agent of chaos, and at first I was offended, but then I thought about it, and that's probably one of the best compliments I've gotten in my life, because if anybody ever made a change in any type of history, they were considered an agent of chaos. If I'm making anybody feel comfortable, then I'm not doing my motherfucking job. People talking about I talk about Black Americans and our issues too much. Bitch, until we get fucking reparations and a slither of respect, I'm gonna have motherfucking content for a long time. Anyways, like I was talking about, yesterday I made a TikTok, and I guess the verbiage was wrong because y'all was kind of attacking me, but I didn't say nothing wrong. I'll say it again. I thought about the verbiage, and if you attack me this time, what the fuck ever. The whole thing with the ICE detaining Black Americans, I need us all to think critically, okay? These people are back in their neighborhoods giving us interviews about what happened to them. So that means that they're not being detained and deported. They're being detained, found out they're citizens, and sent the fuck back home. Feds doing a sweep in Black neighborhoods is nothing fucking new. Feds doing sweeps in Black neighborhoods is nothing new. We're not getting deported. We're getting abused by the government, and it's nothing new. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell y'all at this point. The reason why Black Americans are getting caught up in a sweep is because they're looking for people who look like us, who are not from this country, i.e., islanders who came here, Africans, so on and so forth. Am I saying that is right? Absolutely fucking not. ICE is a terrible, 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 terrible government, part of the government that needs to be dismantled. It's a terrible thing. But please stop spreading around fucking fear. It is not helping because this whole situation is nothing fucking new.
You're going to have to explain to me what you mean by other groups, because again, any other groups that can be deported, they still won't be a group of Black people. Black Americans cannot be deported. Therefore, ICE being here has nothing to do with us.
Sad part, y'all, these are recent videos. And it's a damn shame that this stuff is still coming up. And I have to believe what they're saying is true. It's just jealousy. They just can't get over that nobody is going to send us somewhere else, but they can be sent somewhere else, these illegals. All I got to say is get over it and move on because nothing is going to change. I don't know what part of we are citizens don't you understand? What is the damn problem? I thought y'all work hard. Why don't you work hard at comprehending? Okay, because all of y'all love saying you work hard. All right, let's try to work harder at comprehending. Get your comprehension skills together. Work harder at that. So, y'all, these people are something else. And then they want to know why nobody is running to their rescue. Jeffrey Massey, thank you for the super sticker and your support for my channel. G. Bowman Jr., thank you for the 19-month membership. The Whole Earth, Jubilees 1319, Inheriting. Curly Locks, thank you for your super sticker. Lisa Parker, 773. Thank you, Queen Lisa, for being the greatest teacher and inspiration for our people, Queen. Thank you. And let's see, I got. Okay, Black Rue, 365. Thank you for the super sticker. And G. Bowman Jr., again, thank you for your super chat. The Whole Earth, Jubilees 3219, verse 19, Inheriting Forever. Yes, thank you for your support for my channel. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is, but these people, y'all need to get off of this and move on for real. You whining about it on your videos about, oh, we're next, we're next. Y'all been saying that since ICE been grabbing y'all up early this year when Donald Trump took office. And we're approaching the end of the year and y'all still out here with the same BS. Move on for real. Move on. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. I got one more coming up at 6:45. No, I think 5:45, and it's JD Vance and the divorce rumors that are swirling out here about his marriage. So hopefully I will see you then. Shalom, family.